It has captured the rugby league world by storm. Quite incredible. Samoa going through to the biggest game of rugby league in the history of their rugby league team, maybe in the history of Samoa. And one of their stars has been for a long time, Josh Papali'i. He's been good enough to join us on the line from the north of England. G'day, Josh.
Hey fellas, how's it going?
Yeah, really well. Who's that? Who we got? Is that Stephen Crichton next year?
That sure is.
The match winner. Mate, how has it been? Give us an insight. We saw the incredible scenes in the dressing room after the win against England. Give us an insight into the last couple of days of being a Samoa team preparing for a Rugby League World Cup final.
Yeah, the last couple of days been pretty chill, to be honest. We had our first training session since after winning that game against England. We obviously travelled down from London, and the last couple of days, just like I said, been pretty chilled, more recovery than anything. But boys obviously buzzed, and with the amount of support we've had from Samoa, and then obviously Samoans from New Zealand, Australia, and America, it's been awesome.
Yeah, give us an understanding of the one that's blown you away, either as an individual, Josh, because you've been there, done it, but maybe as a team too, the level of support that you're getting. I don't know whether you've seen it. I'm sure that you have, that every second car in Western Sydney's got a Samoa flag flying out the back of it, which has been absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, social media's obviously just taken off with the Samoan parades, and the amount of support they've shown our team. It's been outrageous, but it's also been humbling and blessed as well to see all the Samoan people come out and obviously just be happy about obviously winning, but our culture and who we represent as people. It's been awesome to see.
Give us an insight into the camp, into the team, into the thinking after the big loss to England in the first game. There was lots said externally. I'd love to know what was said internally.
Yeah, probably not much, mate. It's we sort of knew. We only sort of got together a few days before our first game, and all the grand final players turned up. I think 6 days before our first game, so we knew we were going to be underdone from the get go. But we knew as the competition went, we were going to build and get stronger. And I felt like we've done that. And look, we go back to last Saturday. Everyone just turned up and dug deep for our nation.
Josh, who's been the player or the players that you've enjoyed playing with, maybe for the first time, maybe to get back into Samoa colours, and that have really impressed you the way they've gone about the preparation for this Rugby League World Cup?
Yeah, there's probably more than a few I can name off the top of my head, but I can't go past players like Papali'i, Jerome, Critter, Bizza. These players are the ones that confirmed to come play for Samoa real early, and they're here doing a lot of damage in competition as well, and they're really performing and really turning up for our nation as well.
Josh, you've played in a Rugby League World Cup final. You won in playing for Australian colours in 2013. Played for Samoa in 2017. What does it mean for you personally to be there in Samoa colours in 2022?
Yeah, it means a lot, mate. It's I don't only represent myself, but my wife, who's Samoan as well, my kids, my parents, and a small nation of 200,000 people to be on the biggest stage. It's such a blessing, but so humbling as well to make it this far with this group of players. And we're just playing our style of footy, which is awesome to see as well and be a part of as well. And this movement I didn't want to miss out on, and I thought like we could do something special. Yeah, the first game didn't go to plan, but I definitely knew once we had 1 or 2 weeks together, this group can definitely turn it around, and I think we have.
How do you beat Australia? What do you need to do in an 80-minute performance, Josh?
Oh, it's probably definitely play for 80 minutes. I think it's we can't fall asleep on players like Munster, and you got Latrell there, and the Fox, and I think what's good about this game is I think majority of us play in the NRL, so we're all a bit similar on how we play the game, and familiar with who does what, and if anything, it's Origin players playing Origin, other Origin players. So we'll definitely have tabs on each other, but it'll probably come down to little moments, in plays that will definitely get the country win.
What does it mean too? Because you mentioned the fact that yes, you're NRL players, and yes, you're State of Origin players. You're also teammates. So you with Jack White, Stephen Crichton with Nathan Cleary, and all the Panthers players. So Joseph Sualihi with the skipper James Tedesco. Does that work in your favour? Are you able to pull back and see what these players do, and get intel from other players in the squad about how they go about their preparations?
Yeah, I think that probably started a few days ago.
Yeah.
When we won against England, players were already talking about what other players do, and we've played with majority of each other, and like you said, we've all played club level, Origin levels, and even Australian level together. So. Like I said, it'll come down to little moments, and sort of who switches off in dying plays. But it's going to be an entertaining game, and I can't wait for it.
Have you thought about the venue, Old Trafford? We've heard from the Australian players about what it means for them to be playing there. What about for you? Do you know where to look in the crowd, about where family members might be if there's a celebration to be had after the game?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll definitely find our families and friends. They've been carrying the big Samoan flag around, so we definitely won't miss them. And they're a loud bunch as well, so they'll definitely be in the corner where we can see them.
Josh, you're an incredible part of the Canberra Raiders history, a legend of Queensland Rugby League. You can write yourself into folklore for Samoan Rugby League and for Samoa with a win on Sunday morning, our time, in the Rugby League World Cup final. On behalf of everyone at SEN, mate, we wish you all the very best for the match, and thanks for your time today.
Oh, cheers. Thank you very much, and thanks for having us on, guys. Thank you.